Good day everyone, I'm Teacher Tins and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss about the process on how to solve problems involving quadratic inequalities in one variable. Let's have a review first in solving quadratic inequalities in one variable. So first, we're going to solve x squared minus 9x plus 18 is less than 0. So first step is we're going to write the given inequality in quadratic equation, which is written in standard form. So we have x squared minus 9x plus 18 equals 0. Papalitan lang natin yung less than ng equal sign. And then next step is we're going to determine the factors of x squared minus 9x plus 18. So ano yung factors ng x squared minus 9x plus 18? So ang magiging factors ay, yung isa sa mga factor niya ay x minus 6. And the other factor is x minus 3. And then equate lang natin ng 0. And then next, we're going to equate each factor into 0. So we have x minus 6 equals 0. And then we will transpose negative 6 to the other side. So it will become positive 6. So x now is equal to 6. And then the other factor, yung x minus 3, equate natin sa 0. So meron tayong x minus 3 equals 0. And then transpose din natin ang negative 3 to the other side of the equation. So magiging positive 3. So we have x equals 3. And then after that, so using the number line, so ilolocate natin kung nasaan si positive 3 and positive 6 sa number line. So nandito si 6, positive 6, and positive 3. So dito, bakit open circle ang ginamit natin? So open circle kasi yung inequality ay less than. Kapag ang inequality ay less than or greater than, open circle ang gagamitin natin. Kapag less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, yung closed circle naman ang gagamitin natin. Okay, so next step is we're going to determine the interval. So, ang interval dito, makikita nyo lahat ng number na nandito ay mababa sa 3. So, ang interval ay x is less than 3. And then, yung nandito naman, so 7, 8, 9, and so on. So, lahat ng mga numbers na nandito ay mataas sa 6. Kaya, ang magiging value ni x dito ay x is greater than 6. And then, yung interval na nandito sa gitna, makikita nyo yung mga numbers na nasa gitna ay mababa sa 6 pero mataas sa 3. Kaya ang magiging interval natin, x is greater than 3 but less than 6. Okay. And then next is, we're going to use now the sign test. So, una yung interval na nandito. So, we have x is less than 3. So, pipili tayo ng number na nandito sa interval na to para i-test natin. So, pipiliin natin x equals 0. And then, we will use these factors, x minus 6 and x minus 3. Yung x sa factors dito ay papalitan natin ng 0. Kaya, magkakaroon tayo ng 0 minus 6. Ito yon, 0 minus 6. And then 0 minus 3. And then, so simplify natin to, 0 minus 6 is negative 6. Kaya meron tayong negative dito, kasi negative 6. And then 0 minus 3 is negative 3, so negative pa rin. So meron din tayong negative dito. And then i-multiply natin, negative times negative equals positive. Positive numbers are less than 0. Is it true or false? So the answer is false. Next interval, we have Itong nasa gitna, x is greater than 3 but less than 6. So, yan, kokopyahin lang natin dito, lalagay natin dito sa table na to, and then pili ulit tayo ng numbers na nandito. So, ang pipiliin natin ay yung 4. X equals 4. So, yung x dito sa factors ay papalitan natin ng 4. Kaya magkakaroon tayo ng 4 minus 6 times 4 minus 3. So, yung x dito papalitan natin ng 4. So, 4 minus 6 equals negative 2. And 4 minus 3 is positive 1. Kaya sa sign test, magkakaroon tayo ng negative times positive. And that is equal to negative. Negative number is less than 0. Is it true or false? So, the answer is true. And then, last interval, we have x is greater than 6. So, pili tayo ulit ng numbers na nandito sa interval na to. So, ang pipiliin natin, x equals 7. So, yung x dito, papalitan natin ng 7. Kaya meron tayong 7 minus 6 times 7 minus 3. So, yung x din dito ay papalitan natin ng 7. 7 minus 6 equals 1. And 7 minus 3 equals 4. So, positive 1 times positive 4. So, kaya meron tayong positive times positive equals positive. Positive number is less than 0. Is it true or false? So, the answer is false. Since nag-true tayo dito sa interval na to, ito yung magiging solution ng quadratic inequality. Yan. So, ito na yung magiging solution natin. So, isi-shade natin tong part na to kasi itong interval na to, dito nag-true yung doon sa sign test natin. For example, number 2, solve x squared minus x minus 12 is greater than or equal to 0. So, for the solution, step 1, ang gagawin natin, gagawin natin siyang quadratic equation. Itong inequality sign na to na greater than or equal to ay papalitan natin ng equal sign. So, magkakaroon tayo ng x squared minus x minus 12 equals 0. And then next, unin natin or hanapin natin yung factors ng x squared minus x minus 12 equals 0. So, ang magiging factors, yung isa sa factor ay x minus 4 and the other one is x plus 3. And then, equate lang natin sa 0. And then, next step, equate natin each factor into 0 para makuha natin yung value ni x. So, una, itong factor na to, equate natin sa 0 kaya meron tayong x minus 4 equals 0. And then, transpose natin yung negative 4 sa other side. So, magiging positive 4. Kaya, x is equal to 4. And then, yung x plus 3 naman. So, x plus 3 equals 0. Transpose natin si positive 3 to the other side. So, it will become negative 3. So, we have x is equal to negative 3. And then, next, using the number line, so, ilolocate natin yung negative 3 sa number line. So, eto si negative 3 and positive 4. So, magkakaroon tayo ng closed circle. So, bakit closed circle ang gagamitin natin? Kasi yung inequality sign ay greater than or equal to. Meron siyang sign ng equal to dito. Kaya, closed circle ang gagamitin natin. And then, next step, so, kunin natin yung interval na nandito sa part na to. So, makikita nyo lahat ng numbers na nandito ay less than negative 3. So, ang magiging interval natin, x is less than or equal to negative 3. And then, lahat ng mga numbers na nandito ay 5, 6, 7. So, mataas lahat sila sa 4. And, so, ang magiging interval natin, x is greater than or equal to 4. Okay? So, bakit merong equal to dito? Instead of using lang yung less than. Kasi, Yun yung inequality sign na nandito sa given at saka meron tayong close circle dito. Kaya yung mga numbers na nandito ay kasama sa solution ng inequality. And then, ang interval dito sa part na to, makikita nyo lahat ng numbers na nandito ay mababa sa 4, pero mataas sila sa negative 3. So, ang magiging interval natin ay x is greater than or equal to negative 3, but less than or equal to 4. And then, next is using the sign test. So, gagamitin natin itong interval na to. We have x is less than or equal to negative 3. So, kukuha tayo ng numbers na nandito. So, we have x is equal to negative 4. Ito yon, negative 4. So, yung x sa factors na x minus 4 and x plus 3, papalitan natin ng negative 4. So, magkakaroon tayo ng negative 4 minus 4. Ito yon, x minus 4 ay magiging negative 4 minus 4. And then, yung x plus 3 ay magiging negative 4 plus 3. Kasi ang value ni x ay negative 4. Okay? So, negative 4 minus 4 equals negative 8. So, negative yung sign ng sagot. And then, negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. Negative pa rin ang sagot. So, negative times negative equals positive. So, positive is greater than or equal to 0. So, it is greater than 0. So, the answer is true. And then, next interval, we have x is greater than or equal to negative 3, but less than or equal to 4. So, pili tayo ng numbers na nandito na magiging value ni x. We have x equals 0. So, for the factors, papalitan natin ang x ng 0. 0 minus 4 is negative 4, so negative 1 sign. 0 plus 3 equals positive 3. So, we have negative times positive equals negative. Negative number is greater than or equal to 0, so the answer is false. Next, the last interval, we have x is greater than or equal to 4. So, ang gagamitin nating value ni x ay 5. Ito yon. So, yung x sa factors ay mapapalitan ng positive 5. So, we have 5 minus 4 equals 1. So, yung sagot ay positive. 5 plus 3 equals 8. So, positive pa rin. Therefore, positive times positive is equal to positive. So, that is greater than 0. So, the answer is true. So, nag-true siya sa interval na ito na x is less than or equal to negative 3 at nag-true din dun sa x is greater than or equal to 4. So, ang magiging solution set ng quadratic inequality x squared minus x minus 12 is greater than or equal to 0 ay yan. So, yung part na nandito at saka yung part na nandito ay solution ng given quadratic inequality. For the generalization, so let us look at now the solution for quadratic inequality. So, in general, let's say for example, ax squared plus bx plus c is less than 0. So, ang magiging number line niya ay ganito. So, open circle ang gamit natin kasi ang inequality symbol ay less than. And then, x sub 1 at x sub 2, ito yung critical value ng inequality. So, x sub 1, ito yung mas mababa na critical value and x sub 2 yung mas mataas na critical value. And then next, yung mga interval, so dito, laging x is less than yan. Nagpapalit lang ng value para sa x sub 1. And then, yung interval dito ay laging ganito. Ito lang yung mga nagpapalit ng value, yung x sub 1 and x sub 2. Pero, yung mga inequality sign ng x ay same pa rin. So, x is greater than x sub 1 but less than x sub 2. And then dito, ganun din. So, x is greater than x sub 2. Hindi nagpapalit yung x is greater than. Okay, so next quadratic inequality is ax squared plus bx plus c is less than or equal to 0. Ang magiging number line ay ito. So, same pa rin, x sub 1, x sub 2. So, we use closed circle kasi yung inequality sign ay less than or equal to. And then, so makikita nyo, x is less than dito, x is less than or equal to. Kasi yun yung given na inequality sign. And then dito, x is greater than or equal to x sub 1 but less than or equal to x sub 2. So, nagkakaroon lang ng equal to yun nandito. And then next, x is greater than x sub 2. And then for the third quadratic inequality, ax squared plus bx plus c is greater than 0. Ang magiging number line niya ay ganito. So, open circle kasi greater than. And then, tignan ninyo yung pagkakaiba ng solution ng less than at saka ng greater than. Kapag less than, ang solution ay nasa gitna. Yung pangalawang interval. Kapag greater than, ang solution ay nasa dulo-dulo yung una at pangatlong interval. And then, ax squared plus bx plus c is greater than or equal to 0. So, ito yung magiging number line. So, we have closed circle kasi greater than or equal to. Pero tignan nyo yung solution set ng greater than at saka yung greater than or equal to. So, pareho lang na nasa una at pangatlo. Kapag less than o kaya ay less than or equal to, nasa gitna ang solution. And then, magbabago lang yung dito niya. So, x is less than or equal to x sub 1. And then, x is greater than or equal to x sub 1 but less than or equal to x sub 2. And then, dito ay x is greater than or equal to x sub 2. And then, meron tayo ditong interval notation and inequality notation. So, ito yung magkaibang notation na pwede natin i-represent yung solution ng quadratic inequality. So, sa inequality notation tayo, dito sa una, so kung saan yung solution set, yung interval dito, yun ang magiging inequality notation natin. So, we have x is greater than x sub 1 but less than x sub 2. Next, for this one, for this quadratic inequality, so nandito yung sagot, diba? So, ang magiging inequality notation natin ay ito. X is greater than or equal to x sub 1 but less than or equal to x sub 2. And then, for this quadratic inequality, yung solution natin ay nandito at saka yung nandito. So, ang magiging inequality notation natin ay ito yon, x is less than x sub 1 or x is greater than x sub 2. And then, dun sa pang-apat, ito yung solution. So, ang magiging inequality notation natin ay x is less than or equal to x sub 1 or x is greater than or equal to x sub 2. Sa interval notation naman, so dito yung unang quadratic inequality ay x sub 1, x sub 2. So, gagamit tayo ng parenthesis kapag meron tayong open circle or kapag less than siya. Kapag less than ang inequality sign, less than or itong greater than, ang gagamitin natin sa interval notation ay parenthesis. And then, for this quadratic inequality, so we use now bracket. So, x sub 1, x sub 2, kapag naka-bracket na ganyan yung interval, ang ibig sabihin nito na yung x sub 1 and x sub 2 ay kasama sa solution. So, again, dito, kapag parenthesis ang ginamit natin sa interval notation, yung x sub 1 at x sub 2 ay hindi kasama sa solution set. Kapag bracket, yung x sub 1 at x sub 2 ay kasama sa solution set. And then for this quadratic inequality, kasi dulo-dulo yung ating solution, so dito tayo mag-i-start. Negative infinity, so lahat ng nandyan ay kasama sa solution, kaya meron tayong negative infinity. And then x sub 1 hanggang x sub 1. So naka-parenthesis si x sub 1 dahil hindi siya kasama sa solution. Okay, and then union. Lalagyan natin ng union kapag dulo-dulo yung ating solution. And then mag-i-start tayo kay x sub 2 up to positive infinity. Okay, and then last, so we have negative infinity. So dito kahit na closed circle ang ginamit natin, kahit na kasama sa solution si x sub 1 and x sub 2, kapag infinity, laging parenthesis ang ginagamit natin. So dito, negative infinity and then x sub 1. So naka-bracket siya dito kasi kasama sa solutions. And then union. So x sub 2, we use again bracket kasi kasama sa solution si x sub 2, and then positive infinity, and then close parenthesis kasi infinity yun nandito sa part na to. For the quadratic inequality, x squared minus 8x plus 15 is less than 0. So we're going to determine the solution of the given quadratic inequality. So first is we're going to determine the factors of x squared minus 8x plus 15 and then equate it into 0. So factors ay x minus 5 times x minus 3 equals 0. And then next, we're going to equate each factor into 0 para mahanap yung value ni x para magkakaroon tayo ng critical value. Okay, so if we're going to equate x minus 5 into 0, x minus 5 equals 0, so x equals 5. And then for x minus 3, so x minus 3 equals 0, and then x equals 3. And then after that, diba sabi ko kanina, sa critical value, yung x sub 1, yun yung mababang critical value. And then yung x sub 2, yun yung mas mataas na critical value. So dito sa dalawang critical value na to, ang mas mababa ay yung 3. So ito yung magiging value ni x sub 1, which is 3. And then yung 5 ang magiging x sub 2. Okay? And then for the number line now, so by applying now, ito yung nasa generalization natin, ang inequality sign ay less than. So nandito yung magiging sagot natin. So since less than yan, so we will use open circle. Yan. So positive 3, positive 5. And then ang magiging interval dito sa part na to, makikita nyo dito, x is less than x sub 1. So x is less than x sub 1. So yung x sub 1 natin ay 3. So we have x is less than 3. And then next dito sa part na to, ang interval ay x is greater than x sub 2. X is greater than x sub 2. Ang x sub 2 natin ay 5. And then yung nasa gitna, ito yon. So, kakapihin lang natin, x is greater than x sub 1 but less than x sub 2. So, x sub 1 papalitan ng 3 and si x sub 2 papalitan ng 5. Yan. And then, ang solution ay nasa gitna. Ito yan. And then, next is, yung answer natin, for the inequality notation, ang magiging sagot natin ay x is greater than 3 but less than 5. So, kokopyahin lang natin yan. And then for the interval notation, since open circle ito, meaning ang gagamitin natin ay parenthesis. So, we have 3, 5. Yun ang interval notation natin. Another example, we're going to solve x squared plus 3x minus 10 is greater than or equal to 0. So, So, una, kunin natin yung factors ng x squared plus 3x minus 10 and then equate into 0. So, ang factors ay x plus 5 times x minus 2 equals 0. And then next, equate x plus 5 into 0 and then x equals negative 5. And then sa x minus 2 equals 0, ang value ni x ay positive 2. Okay. And then next step, alin ba dito ang mas mababa? Negative 5 or positive 2? So, mas mababa si negative 5, kaya x sub 1 is negative 5. And then x sub 2 is positive 2. And then for the number line, using itong ating table, so nasaan ba yung greater than or equal to? So, nandito siya. Okay? So, yung magiging critical value, gagamit tayo ng close circle kasi ang symbol ay greater than or equal to. And then, ang magiging interval dito ay x is less than or equal to x sub 1. X sub 1 natin ay negative 5. So, magkakaroon tayo ng x is less than or equal to negative 5. And then, dito sa part na to, we have x is greater than or equal to x sub 2. Ang x sub 2 natin ay positive 2. And then, yung nasa gitna, ito lang yon. So, we have x is greater than or equal to x sub 1 but less than or equal to x sub 2. Papalitan natin yung x sub 1 na negative 5 and x sub 2 into 2. So, magkakaroon tayo ng x is greater than or equal to negative 5 but less than or equal to 2. And then, next is yung solution. Nasaan ba yung solution kapag ang inequality sign ay greater than or equal to? So, ang magiging solution ay nasa dulo-dulo. Ayan. And then, for the answer, for the inequality notation, ang magiging sagot natin ay x is less than or equal to negative 5 or x is greater than or equal to 2. And then for the interval notation, since closed circle ang nandito, so gagamit tayo ng bracket. And then mag-i-start tayo sa negative infinity, negative 5, close bracket, union, open bracket, 2, and then positive infinity. Let us discuss now word problems involving quadratic inequality. So, translate the given verbal statements into mathematical statements. Number 1, twice the square of a number is less than 15. So, let's say for example, the number is x. Kaya yung square of a number is x squared. Square of a number is x squared. Kaya yung twice the square of a number ay 2x squared. And then is less than. So, ito yung symbol ng less than and then 15. So, therefore, the mathematical statements of this verbal statement is 2x squared is less than 15. Next, number 2, 4 more than square of a number is greater than or equal to 12. So, the number is x. Sabi niya ulit, square of a number. So, that is x squared. So, yung 4 more than square of a number ay x squared plus 4. Kasi 4 more than. So, that is plus 4. So, x squared plus 4 and then is greater than or equal to 12. So, ito yung symbol ng is greater than or equal to 12. Kaya, ang mathematical statement ay x squared plus 4 is greater than or equal to 12. Next, number 3. Thrice the square of a number more than 5 is greater than 25. So, the square of a number. Thrice the square of a number, so that is 3x squared, more than 5, so that is plus 5. 3x squared plus 5 is greater than 25. Ito yun. So, 3x squared plus 5 is greater than 25. And then next, number 4, 12 less than the square of a number is at least 18. So, square of a number, so 12 less than the square of a number. Ito yun, x squared minus 12. 12 less than the square of a number. So, that is x squared minus 12 is at least. Kapag meron kayong nakitang at least, is at least, so ang magiging symbol nun ay greater than or equal to. And then 18. So, dito, kapag 12 less than the square of a number, magkaiba dun sa the square of a number is less than 15. So, wag sanang malito doon sa mga statement na ganito. Okay, number 5. 15 increased by a square of a number is less than or equal to 18. So, square of a number is x squared. Sabi niya, 15 increased by. So, meaning that is plus 15. X squared plus 15 is less than or equal to 18. And number 6, 2 times a square of a number added to 5 is at most 20. So, 2 times the square of a number, that is 2x squared. Added to 5, that is plus 5. Kapag is at most, ang gagamitin naman natin na symbol ay less than or equal to. Kapag is at least, greater than or equal to. Kapag is at most, less than or equal to. Okay, so ang mathematical symbol ng number or mathematical statement ng number 6 ay 2x squared plus 5 is less than or equal to 20. Let's have problem number 1. Suppose you are a gardener and you want to design a rectangular garden with an area of less than 40 square meters. The length of the garden is 3 meters longer than its width. What are the possible dimensions of the garden? So, let's have a representation using the table. So, here, the given information in the problem, the length of the garden is 3 meters longer than its width. So, let's say for example, if the width is x. Ang sabi niya dito, 3 meters longer than its width. So, kung ang width natin ay x, ibig sabihin ang length ay x plus 3. Kasi 3 longer than its width. So, magdadagdag tayo ng 3 sa width. And then, the area should be less than 40 square meters. So, ang formula ng area ng rectangle ay length times width. So, sabi niya dito, the area must be less than 40 square meters. So, area must be less than 40. So, meaning, yung area ng length, bali yung product ng length and width ay less than 40 dapat. So, the quantity of x plus 3 times x is less than 40. Ito yung magiging quadratic inequality natin. So, sa quadratic inequality natin na the quantity of x plus 3 times x is less than 40, so solution, we're going to multiply x plus 3 and x. So, magiging x squared plus 3x. X times x is x squared. X times 3 is 3x. And then, less than 40. And then, transpose 40 to the other side. So, magiging negative 40 and then equate it into 0. So, we have x squared plus 3x minus 40 equals 0. Kunin yung factors ng x squared plus 3x minus 40. So, we have the quantity of x plus 8 times the quantity of x minus 5 equals 0. And then, equate each factor into 0. So, yung x plus 8 equals 0. Transpose 8 to the other side of the equation. So, it will become negative 8. So, x equals negative 8. And then, the other factor, x minus 5. So, equals 0. And then, transpose negative 5 to the other side. It will become positive 5. So, x equals 5. And then using the table, so here we have less than. So, nasaan yung less than? Nandito. So, So, nandito yung magiging pattern natin sa sagot natin. So, first, yung critical values natin ay negative 8 and positive 5. So, saan dito yung mas maliit ang value? So, negative 8. Ito yung magiging x sub 1 natin, negative 8. And then, x sub 2 will be 5. So, nasaan dito yung inequality notation? So, ito yon. X is greater than x sub 1 but less than x sub 2. So, papalitan natin yung x sub 1 ng negative 8 and then x sub 2 ng 5. So, magiging x is greater than negative 8 but less than 5. So, this will be the inequality notation. So, since this is a rectangle and negative numbers cannot be applied, so the inequality becomes, for the width, we have x is greater than 0 but less than 5. Ito yon. Hindi pwedeng gamitin ang negative 8 kasi walang measurement or walang length na negative 8. Kaya gagamitin natin yung 0. And then for the length, diba yung length natin ay x plus 3. Ito yon. So, using this interval, so, ang x plus 3, meaning sa 0, magdadagdag din tayo ng 3. And then 5, we will add also 3. So, 5 plus 3 equals 8 and 0 plus 3 is 3. So, for the length now, we have here, x plus 3 is greater than 3 but less than 8. And then, let us check now our answer. So, width must be greater than 0. Ano ba yung mga numbers na greater than 0 but less than 5? So, we have 1. And then dito, dapat daw ay mas mataas sa 3 pero mababa sa 8. So, that is 4. And then, the area is 4 square meters. 1 meter times 4 meters is equal to 4 square meters. And then, next 2. And 5. So, that is 10 square meters. And then, 3 meters times 6 meters, that is 18 square meters. And then, 4 meters times 7 meters is 28 meters. So, ito yung, if you're going to look at the area, 4, 10, 18, 28 square meters are less than 40. So therefore, the final answer now, the dimensions of the garden, the quantity of x plus 3 meters by x meters where x is greater than 0 but less than 5. Problem number 2, a ball is thrown vertically upward with an initial velocity of 84 feet per second. The distance s of the ball from the ground after t seconds is given by the formula S is equal to 84t minus 12t squared. For what time t is the ball more than 120 feet above the ground? So for the given, we have S is equal to 84t minus 12t squared. So nakuha natin yan dito sa given formula. And then, S is greater than 120. Sabi kasi dito, yung ball daw ay more than 100. The height of the ball must be more than 120 feet above the ground. Kaya meron tayong S is greater than 120. And then the quadratic inequality now is 84t minus 12t squared greater than 120. So, yung S dito ay papalitan natin ng greater than 120. So, for the solution now, we have, so, kokopyahin natin itong quadratic inequality and then transpose 120 to the other side. So, we have 84t minus 12t squared minus 120 greater than 0. And then, divide the inequality by negative 12. So, tandaan, kapag nagdi-divide tayo ng negative number sa inequality, yung inequality sign ay magbabaliktad. So, from greater than, magiging less than. Okay? So, 84t divided by negative 12, so that is negative 70. Negative 12t squared divided by negative 12 is t squared. And then negative 120 divided by negative 12 is positive 10. And that is less than 0. And then we're going to factor now t squared minus 7t plus 10. So factor side t minus 5 times t minus 2 less than 0. So here, t minus 5 equals 0, t is equal to 5. For t minus 2 equals 0, t will become 2. So ang magiging critical values natin ay 5 and 2. For the quadratic inequality, the value of t is 5 and 2. So, alin dyan ang mas mababa? Yung 2. So, ito yung magiging x sub 1 natin. 2 and x sub 2 is 5. Yan. And then, since ang inequality sign natin is less than, so ito yung ipa-follow natin na pattern. And then, we have t is greater than t sub 1 but less than t sub 2. So, t sub 2 is 5 and t sub 1 is 2. So, we have t is greater than 2 but less than 5. So, therefore, the answer now, the ball is more than 120 feet above the ground for all times between 2 seconds and 5 seconds. So, between 2 seconds and 5 seconds. For problem number 3, the length of a rectangular court is 9 feet more than twice its width. Find all possible measure of the width that will result in the area of the rectangular court not exceeding 200 square feet. So, let's have a representation using table. So, for the given information, the length of a rectangular court is 9 feet more than twice its width. So, if the width is x, sabi niya, 9 feet more than twice its width. So, the length will be 2x plus 9. And then, the area of the rectangular court not exceeding 200 square feet. So, by the way, the formula in finding the area of a rectangle is length times width. So, the area now must be less than or equal to 200. Kasi sabi niya, not exceeding 200 square feet. Meaning, pwede siyang eksaktong 200 at pwedeng mas mababa sa 200. That's why area is less than or equal to 200. And then, ang magiging quadratic inequality natin, the quantity of 2x plus 9, ito yung length, 2x plus 9, times x, yun ang width. So, ito yung magiging area, and then is less than or equal to 200. Let us solve now the quadratic inequality. The quantity of 2x plus 9 times x is less than or equal to 200. So, for the solution, first is we're going to transpose 200 to the other side. So, we have 2x squared plus 9x minus 200 and then equate it into 0. And then next is we're going to determine the factors of 2x squared plus 9x minus 200. So, we have the factors. 2x plus 25 times the quantity of x minus 8 equals 0. And then next is we're going to equate this factor into 0. So we have 2x plus 25 equals 0. Transpose 25 to the other side. So we have 2x equals negative 25. And then divide the equation by 2. So x is equal to negative 25 over 2. And then the other factor, x minus 8, so equate it into 0. And then transpose negative 8 to the other side. So we have x equals 8. And then, using now this table, so where will be the location of less than or equal to? Yan, so less than or equal to. Meaning the solution is located here. And then we will use closed circle. And then, this will be the pattern of our answer. Okay? And then, first is we're going to determine the value of x sub 1 and x sub 2. So since negative 25 over 2 is less than 8, so x sub 1 will be negative 25 over 2. And x sub 2 is 8. And then since we're going to use now this formula, so we have now x is greater than or equal to x sub 1, which is negative 25 over 2. And then x sub 2 is 8. So this will be the inequality notation. The inequality notation is x is greater than or equal to negative 25 over 2 but less than or equal to 8. So since this is a rectangle and negative numbers cannot be applied, the inequality becomes, for the width, we have x is greater than or equal to 0 but less than or equal to 8. Hindi natin pwedeng gamitin sa width ang negative 25 over 2. Hindi pwedeng gumamit ng negative numbers sa length ng rectangle. So, ito yung magiging inequality natin. So, we have x is greater than or equal to 0 but less than or equal to 8. So, the answer now, the possible width of the rectangular chord are x is greater than or equal to 0 but less than or equal to 8. So therefore, any width greater than 0 and up to 8 feet will result in an area that does not exceed 200 square feet. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.